All right. Okay. So we have Soj. Okay, what rank is this, by the way? I just want to know. This is plat, right? What rank is this? Diamond. Okay, this is diamond. This is diamond. Diamond to GM. Oh wait, what was it? A wide game? Um, full diamond one to GM5. That is crazy. Okay. Okay. Hold up 1 second. You're not the GM player. I mean, I mean, I would hope you are. Um, because I would always want like the best possible rank for you. Plus it. All right, I got you. I mean, yeah. The gap is, it's not the biggest, as in as if you were like plat and GM or some shit, right? Like you're a diamond two, you're almost a masters, and a masters just like one rank away from GM. All right, let's see how this game.
Make sure you're ready. Who knows what we'll find out there. Five, four,
Okay.
one.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you guys are running a good comp in general. Ball, Soj, Genji, Lucio, Kiriko. Okay, so you guys have a pretty mobile comp here. Be careful on charging Doomfist here. Be careful because, as always, like you never want to give a Doomfist charge ever, right? You never want to give him charge because as soon as he has his charge, he's gonna once he has the opportunity to, he'll punch one of the squishies or the tank or whatnot, right? And just instantly kill you, if not get you crit, right? And that's not what we want because then if you almost crit, your team has to invest resources to save that person, and then the enemy team could capitalize on it, right? So obviously you can control what your team is doing, but you gotta try your best to just not shoot block. If he's 1 HP, that is one thing. Like if he's like about to die, then obviously shoot it. But like if he's like full HP, don't bother. Also, honestly, I mean, mm, I would, actually, no, actually, not. It's fine. Actually, let's go back. Actually, you could be pushing from main here. You could be pushing from main, or you could be what's called be pushing in through this angle, and then start going through their back line. Honestly, because with Soj, with how much mobility she has, honestly, is like you can get away with like a lot of with like a lot of aggressive flanks in general. What's it called? Even if the Doomfist is here already, like as soon as he like I say as he throws his punch, right? He throws his punch in a second. Hang on. As soon as he throws his punch, you you can see you start pushing, like you can start pushing in, or if you want, you can slide in a bit onto what's called like forward a bit, which is still fine because their Doomfist is already investing all of his abilities, so it's perfectly fine to engage right at him. It's perfectly fine. Okay, but just playing at the angle at you are already is fine too because you are playing more on the safer side. The reason why I brought up where like you can push up a bit, like with your slide, or pushing on the right side is it just for a more aggressive angle, or just playing here simply and just poke them from here is also a good oppressive angle as well, right? The biggest thing on DPS, or especially playing poke DPS like hit scan, like Sojourn, Genji, Cass, Soldier, Ash, is that you want to have the best line of sight of the enemy while not jeopardizing life, right? Like because you want uptime value, right? Like you want consistent damage. You want to constantly be be poking them out with damage non-stop, right? You want to be doing something, either baiting out resources, pressuring people out of positions, baiting out ultimates, right? Or just building up your perk. You want to be constantly be doing stuff like that, right? There we go. Let's go back to Soj. Okay, but good kill on the Soj here. Just be careful on the Echo here though, because you did see Echo. Good job on waiting. You do see Echo on top, so you do have to be careful on playing out in the open here, because she is gonna sticky you, which she did, right? Thankfully you had your slide, otherwise she would she was ready to beam you. She was literally ready to beam you. But now you die here, right? As I was saying, you're playing in in a bit of a dangerous spot. It's fine from where you were playing, but then it started going south once you got hit by Echo Stickies. If you were playing more right side, you would have been fine. But also it's gonna be a bit tough to for you, because you guys don't have any Doomfist counters, and you're running a ball, so it does make it much harder. Okay, good. You guys killed Doomfist, nice. Okay, I mean, you weren't really doing anything from here, honestly. Okay, back. Shooting from this angle is fine. Honestly, I wouldn't even bother going up here, honestly. I wouldn't even bother. Well, you honestly, what I would do is, honestly, I would just keep on going through right side here, and just spam just spam down this pathway here, either right side or over here. I'll just spam, honestly. Or if you really want to take the longer rotation, you play more left side, and then you just play here, and then whoever it's gonna walk this way, you poke them, or whoever walks over here, you can poke them as well, right? Or if you want to be a bit ballsy, you push left side, and then use your slide to get up onto high ground, and then poke him here. But it is a bit more riskier, so just keep that in mind. Because if you aren't careful and you don't back out fast enough, you could get caught out in the crossfire and just die really fast in the fight. There's more or less, it's not what things that you're doing wrong. It's more like things that you could be doing better. Like, obviously at this angle, obviously you can still shoot the enemy, but imagine if you were playing at a different position. You could have been putting in more shots, at least, which again, at least it's a better chance to get a kill, right? Okay, I cast. A bit late in the flashbang, it's okay, it's okay. Nice, nice. Your Treezer has 2 picks. Push in. Nice, nice, nice. You guys are all capping points, so honestly, if I were you, I would start walking top here. I would just start automatically be pushing in right side here or left side. I would just start immediately doing that, because there's no point in playing here, because they have this cover right over here, right, to use always to break cover. like to break a line of fire. So just be going like immediately either right side or left side, but right side is better, especially if your team is all pushing right side. Nice kill. Okay, okay, okay. This is not something that we want to do. Okay. Yeah. Let's look where Doomfist is right now. Obviously, we see Doomfist's health right now. We're like, oh shit. Well, you know, I want to finish him off, right? He is low health. It's a no-brainer to kill him, right? No-brainer. But you can't forget about their team, who again, no one has really died. So the moment that anybody peeks this way, they will get shot. What happens? You die. You could have lived, honestly, if Doofus didn't punch you. You would have lived. But you still died. That's the whole point of it, right? Like you were standing right in front of where everyone's getting shot at. And I guarantee you're the only person who dies here. Mm-hmm. You're the only person who died here because you decided to play super aggressively and to get greedy for that kill. Like, even though Doom was super low, like it's like you have to think about like risk versus reward. Like if I throw myself into that pit up into the enemy spawn, right? Will I die or not? Is it worth it if I die? How likely is it me getting the kill? Yeah, you have to weigh those out. Unfortunately, you don't kill Soj there. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice mega, kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Ah, unlucky. Not bad though, but you did stagger a little bit, but it's okay though. It's okay.
They still haven't seen my ace.
Nah, Echo was dead. Nice, Echo dead. I would keep pushing it. I would keep pushing top. Honestly, I would keep pushing top. Just so you have about a line of sight. But I do understand why you went through here to noon. But if you go to noon bottom, it's more dangerous, and you want to be more closer, or at least be playing over here. At least because look how much cover they have over here, and in here, and here if they really wanted to, right? Plus overall, it's a super early high noon there, which Juno almost dies in, but she gets pulsed. So is the noon good? Not really, right? But would I've gotten value? Yes, so it would have gotten value. For whatever reason. Good for not shooting block. Good. But also, this is a moment where you should be playing top. Because remember when you high nooned, when I said that you could have been playing top? Even here, just start walking top. You guys you guys will cap. You guys will cap. Just start walking top and play top. And if you never high noon, guess what? Like you don't expose your position. You don't let them know where you are, and then, boom, you high noon. Like once they push in and they don't expect where you're gonna be. That will be the perfect play for you, right? Because obviously, even if you're playing top already, if the Doomfist knows where you're playing, he's gonna try to use his slam and his punch on you, right? And then boom, that's out the window. That's why you'd wait a little bit for Doomfist to use his cooldowns, and then you would use noon, right? On high ground, and you get much more value. As opposed to here, well, you just get fucked. And then here, yeah. Hmm. Genji, interesting pick. I would say it's a bit early. I mean, to touch. I would say it's a bit early, honestly. You could have waited a little bit, honestly. You could have waited a little bit. And instead of peeking, honestly. Well, actually, hang on. Actually, let me go back on your point of view for a second. Just wait here for now. Just wait here. Just wait here. Honestly, don't expose your position. When like when it's like 97, then you can go, right? Because then it at least buys your team some time to get a bit closer. Then you can use abilities to stall longer on point, right? Because look, you stalled. That would be considered like for like about 3 ticks, maybe two or at least 2 ticks, right? And you come back on point. You touch, so technically that's like a third, right there, right? Now let's see where your team is. Your ball is almost there with your Lucio, right? Which they're getting fucked by Echo there. Look, like your team is almost there. Honestly, if you waited a little bit, your team could have touched. Would you guys would have won? There's a chance that you wouldn't, but at least it gives you guys a fighting chance if you wait a little bit. And then boom. Oh wait. Oh wait, actually, hang on. You got sound beats. I got to see your Lucio get sound beats. Oh, clutch amp. Clutch amp. That is so clutch actually. You guys still lost that fight. That's unfortunate. My advice on Genji, like it's one thing like quick watch. On this level here, you notice how she's walking in a straight line, sort of like she isn't moving sporadically. She's walking sort of like in a straight line. Like just throw your primary at her. Just throw your primary at her. It's one thing if you're like super close to her, but like if she's moving like in a straight line, just throw your primary at her because then you'll land all 3 shurikens. That's more of like a minor thing, of like a niche thing. Oh, good. Okay. Taking Genji right out the door. Okay. Could have deflected that, honestly. I mean, actually, anyway, how'd you get so one? Hang on, you walked forward. Okay, you were shot at, but then you almost died. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was just confused how you almost died. I was like, hang on, why are you crit all of a sudden? Good for not shooting Doom Block, right? It's good, it's good. Nice, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. So, running Genji here is going to be a bit tough. So, I mean, like, okay, sure. I'm going to ask you this, right? Um, on the enemy team, who is the easiest person for you to target? You tell me. Or I guess for you to kill. The easiest person. Mercy, exactly, right? Because why would it not be Juno, despite her being like in general easy to kill? Exactly. Yep. Her speed ring. Like, granted, she can get the ring to anybody else, but it is harder to hit Juno. Like a lot harder to hit Juno flying rather than a Mercy flying. Um, especially when she's already using her boosters. Um, Echo, obviously it's gonna get pocketed, right? And plus she's a flyer. It's gonna be much harder for Genji. Sojourn gonna get pocketed. Doomfist is Doomfist. He's a tank, so he's not gonna die fast. So like, as much as you can target Mercy, or at the very least target Juno. Target their support the most, cause they're the best options for you, honestly. What's it called? Not sure if you use your mic or not to your ball, but like what you could be doing is you could be telling your ball or typing them, but like, yo, ball, can we focus Mercy or Juno together? And then if both of you do it, you guys will mess up that will mess up them. Just mark them because you don't really accomplish anything but by just poking them, right? Like Genji is like, you have to dive, you have to make engagements on them. You can't just poke them. Okay, nice kill on that go. Okay, go for Juno, go for Juno, go for Juno. Good commitment on her. Good commitment. I like that. I like that. You didn't switch targets. You're down cooldowns. Yep, it's fine. It's fine. Try to get out. Try to get out. I like this. I like this. I like this. Just chill a bit. Chill a bit. Okay, you can heal. Back to the fight. Nice. I like this. I like this. I like this. Ah, she got healed. And then you got fucked. I don't know what your team is doing, but I mean, it was fine, honestly. Like, was mech could your mechanics been slightly better? Yeah, they could have been slightly better. I don't want to talk because I don't have the world's best mechanics, but could they have been slightly better? Yes, obviously, right? But you will find that fight. I mean, like, it's not like you're like a one-man army on Genji. Okay. Lucky. Okay, you have blade. You have blade. Kill Soj. Kill Soj. Kill Soj. Okay, you guys don't kill Soj. Uh, after you were going for Soj here, she's really far away. So honestly, instead of just going directly to her, just drop down a little bit and then blade. Go like just like. What's it called? Don't initiate dash also. Like, okay, look. First, I'll break it down slower, okay? So you were here, right? Soj was over here. What you should have done is honestly drop down, right? Or if you really want to, just stay top, right? Then walk a bit closer to see if there's any quick abilities, because ball is it's up in their phase with everyone else. Then when you blade, do not initiate with your dash ever. The reason I say that is because if you were blading someone and they have like some sort of speed mobility or mobility ability, they will get away. They will get away, right? Which is not what we want, right? Like, if you blade of mercy and then you dash at her first, like the first thing that you do is dash, she'll fly away. Or if you dash at a Moira, she'll fly away immediately. Or Tracer, she'll recall or blink away, right? Or let's say a monkey, he'll jump, right? That's why you want to slash first and see where they run away to, and then you go to them. Otherwise, you get something like this where, yeah, it's a kill, but it could have been better. But whatever, a kill's a kill. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll talk about perks at the... Actually, you know what? Actually, I might as well to talk about perks. For Genji's minor perks, and also here's fine poking, because it's just the poke base. But on Genji's minor perks, you want to choose the one with where Dragon Blade gives you lifesteal. It's just better overall, like, in survivability, because Genji Blade on its own is not really that good of an ultimate. When it's Dana Bladed, yeah, it's a good ultimate, right? But on its own, it's not. That lifesteal does help a lot, though, especially if you're taking a bunch of damage. Yeah, I had a feeling. You got really cocky here, and try to eagle them a little bit here. You got really cocky. That was your downfall here, and the enemy team just capitalized on that. Swapping, okay. Rose playing Misty Heroes. Take a kill. I would say it's a bit early to use your biotic field, just because like it's like using biotic field. You know, like of course it self heals you, right? But it's like using it like Zarya bubble, right? Or like immortality lamp. If you're not taking damage, don't use it. It's one thing if you're taking an aggressive angle or using visor with it, right? And I can understand that, but like no one's pressuring you. There's no need to use it. Even you even got healed by Kiriko. Like if you biotic fielded there, then I understand, right? I could be more sensible. Like here, no. Also, I would not have chased that angle if I were you. I would have stayed. I would have planted my ass over here. If anything, I would walk a bit forward this way, but I would stay on the high ground here. But if you're gonna play left side here, it's fine. It's just more aggressive because it's easier for Doomfist to dive you. Because a lot of fights happen on this side of the map, and it's more riskier for you. I assume the enemy misplays and they just lose off of that. Don't got a biotic field here. You have your don't have visor. Shoot mercy, shoot mercy, shoot mercy, shoot mercy. Shoot the squishies. Okay, Shireko. Nice. Good shots. There she dies. Nice. Shoot Juno, nice. Shoot now, just clean up Doom, nice. For Soldier's perks on his minor perks, choose the one where it's like your Helix rocket. Like if you land a Helix rocket, it refills 15 ammo. It's just better. It's because like you with Soldier, you don't really use Bionic Field to heal your teammates. Like it's not really used for that. You could, but it's not really used for that. That's the thing. Like it's one thing like if you're playing Hawk or like if you use your your perk where you heal your teammates, yeah, that's fine, right? Because it's like walking AoE heal, right? And it's 50%, right? That's a good amount of heals, right? Plus it helps him. But like in terms of your minor kit, it's like it's just better to choose the one with the healers rockets because you know it refills ammo, meaning more damage, more uptime damage. I mean you can still be doing something in the fight. That's 45 ammo technically for you. If you don't reload, obviously. Nice, nice. Good angle here. Good angle here. No one was expecting you there, so that's good, man. That's good. Just be careful on the fall off damage there, but but as long as you hit your shots, that's what really matters. But really good off angle here. You didn't kill the Juno in time. Unfortunate. Going left side here, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Pushing left side here, that's fine. Just as long as you back out when you're being pressured, right? You could have held off on your bionic field a little bit, honestly. That's more of a nitpick. Okay, nice pick on Lucio. What I like what you're doing is that you're constantly moving from position to position and just rotating constantly. I really like that. Like you're not really staying in one spot, so it makes it hard for the enemy to catch you. So it's really good, dog. It's really good, man. Doom was nice. Okay. A bit aggressive on the using a visor at this angle, because on this angle a lot of fights happen here, right? Like on this side of the map, that's where a lot of fights happen. So like pushing this like on this side of the map with visor is super aggressive, because like, as I just said, like everyone pushes here. Like from where you were playing before, like no one was really touching you before. Like you could have visored here when the enemy is like pushing onto point, and your team is fighting them, right? Like if you're alone, if you're over here alone and the whole enemy team's over here, but like no one's fighting them, then yeah, don't visor, right? But if your team is fighting them and like on point, then visor, right? Because the pressure's taken off, right? But pushing it right side here, like you don't even have Kitsune or Soundbeat, right? Or anybody really to help you peel that much, right? Because now your whole ultimate got fucked by Doomfist and by Tracer, right? Tracer is not really like too much of an issue, but Doomfist is really an issue for you. I'm assuming he still dies, right? Does he still die? He still doesn't die. If you had the minor perk, by the way, you would be able to kill Juno there. Okay, I like how you got out, though. You could have still be poking Sojourn there. Honestly, you didn't have to stop fighting her. Like you could have still kept fighting a Sojourn. Honestly, you could have still kept fighting her. Like you have your biotic field. Like she already used her railgun. Like you can hold this angle. Like you have your Helios rocket. You can push a little bit. And that's fine. Just wait here a little bit. Just wait here, right? Just wait here. Keep tabs on that Soj. All right. Just keep tabs on her, or just keep pushing her. You could keep pushing her and just keep applying pressure. Like it's fine, but like that's what you could have done. You could have got like a kill right there, but it's whatever. Honestly, here you just Doofus just fucking what's it called? Gave you a kiss on the cheek. And then here you're pushing along like this. There's really not a need to drop high ground here. Like you guys have 90%. Like I do get like that, like you want to go left side again, and that's fine. But you want your team to push in to take some pressure off, right? Like in some games, you know, like I say you're playing a Tracer, right? Like, and you want to attack the enemy team, right? You're not gonna go in alone like 1v5, right? Like you're gonna want your team to push in, take some pressure off, and then you push in, right? That's how you're gonna want it, right? Because then if you have all the pressure on you, you can't do jack shit, right? But if you have some pressure off, you can actually do something. And then here you just got royally fucked by Doomfist, and now you're staggered for your team.
If I'm still standing, I'm still fighting.
Early you use the keyless rockets. Be careful on pushing alone here. Be careful. Because you're pushing into enemy territory here. Like, you're pushing it alone here. If you got out, that's good if you got out. Okay, you got out, that's good. Don't take it for granted, though. Don't take it for granted. And then here you got pulsed.
Meteor strike. Redeploying.
Okay. Your queue, peek down open.
Taking the point. 1 by 6.
No, 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 no. You guys have time to touch and let your ball touch point. Let your ball go. It is, though, it is a lost fight regardless, though, because they have ultimates. Like, you and your team staggered so much that that whole round. You guys never really regrouped and pushed as a team. Like, you did like going left side a lot, which is good, but you can't always do that because eventually the enemy team is gonna suspect that you're there. If you're making the same rotations, plus you're going in alone every time. It's not like you're like waiting for your team to push in and then you go in, right? Where you attack from 2 different points, right? Like most of your deaths, honestly, it was just you positioned in like in the spot where you got killed, like where you played like get super close to the enemy. Either on second point where you played super close, on first point where you you played in a line of sight where it's like you put on point a lot as Cassidy, as Sojourn, right? And it's like you never really played safe to get value. You never really played safe. There was a moment where you did on Soldier, obviously like on third round, but so like you play in positions where it's like it's close to the enemy, like when you were staggering, right? Like I going in alone. That's what I mean, right? Like if you want to make those aggressive angles, those aggressive flanks, you want to make sure that you push in when your team is pushing in. But if your team isn't, then don't go ahead and make those plays. You can soft engage, soft poke, right? But you have to be really careful because they have a Doomfist and a Tracer, right? They can easily like and kill you very fast and just fuck you. I just saw chat. My bad. I don't like the perk. Also, you are your own ally, so I get more heals. I mean, yes, I understand. It does give you more heals on the soldier perk, but the perk where like like the where you throw your helix and then you get more ammo, it's just more damage uptime. That is the whole point of it. It just damage uptime. What's it called? And for his major perk, it choose the one where you can reload while sprinting, because like it doesn't make soldiers so much better. It it looks awkward, but it's so much it's like it enables soldier so much better. Plus he fucking sprints 20% faster. He fucking trained and on the track and just got faster. Literally, that's what the perk is. Like he learns that he can reload his gun while running. Like he just becomes smarter. That's literally what like a perk is. At least he can reload while running now, but he can run while hacked. He just forgets how to run, which is funny. What's it called? For I mean, actually, for Genji's perks to go over for Genji's minor perks, the Dragon Blades, like the 30% lifesteal, it just gives more survivability because the ultimate isn't that good by itself, unless it's nano bladed or damage boosted. But the lifesteal definitely helps a lot in terms of living. And for his major perk, using his deflects, like to heal yourself. That's again, that's survivability, right? Like on Genji, like obviously, like it's not a stadium where you can increase your ability power, but in terms of like regular perks, like in a 5v5 format or 6v6 format, like you want to choose the survivability. If there was ones where you can increase your damage, obviously, right? Yeah, take that, but you can't. So then choose survivability because then it makes the hero much better. Because Genji is as honest, he's one of the best DPS, if not the best DPS, if you can master him mechanically and game sense wise. He is the strongest DPS. Or at least one of the strongest. But like the reason why many people like hate Genji mains is that many of them aren't that good because he's that hard of a hero to play. How to improve my mechanics? Well, there's like aim workshops Vac Vaxta, I want to say. Um, you get to train your aim there. I want to say it's Vaxta. I want to say there's on Steam, yeah, like on Steam Deck, on the launcher. Aim Labs is free, or if you want to pay $10 for Kovacs, it's a better version of it. Um, but like in terms of like just of like the game itself, like when you're aiming, try not to like follow your crosshair when you aim. Like just keep your eyes on the target, and then your hand will follow. It's muscle memory. It doesn't take like one day to get a good aim. It takes a while. Like my best aiming is obviously tracking, right? Like I can play Zarya very well. She's my best hero, as you can see here. But like on DPS, my best is Soldier 76. Is he the best DPS? No. But can I play well? Yes, because I can track on him. Pretty good to get Nova and Bullet Tag benchmarks. I mean, yeah. I mean, I never heard of those personally, but if they help out, definitely invest in those. Um, what's it called? Um, Also, one tip on aiming that's like on in general is that like try not to move your mouse too much when aiming, because then like when you're constantly like realigning your mouse and your crosshair, it just throws you off and then you miss more shots. But as far as mechanics go, that's really all that I can give you. There's not much that I can say because it's more on the like on the U side, but on the game on the game sense, the decision making, whatever, right? That I can definitely help with. Um, what's it called? Pretty much, what you like for you, honestly, it's just if you want to take aggressive angles, wait for your team to push in. Okay? And those aggressive angles, make sure that you're not too close to the enemy. And if you are, then you really have to pay attention to when you should get out. You should always pay attention to when you should get out, but you have to really pay attention in those moments. Uh, but in terms of of like your ability usage, it's fine apart from like those random biotic field for soldiers. Um, what's it called? Like there wasn't like I guess like consistent mistakes for like each hero apart from your positioning. It was more like okay, yeah, don't do this instead because like that's not good, right? But like positioning was like the only consistent thing, or I guess like the biggest thing. Um, and yeah, um, do you have any questions, Saya? All right. Well, it was a pleasure coaching you. Right. All right. Um, Hopefully I get the opportunity to coach you again. Of course, man. Of course, feel free to stay in the server, right? There is great people here, great vibes, and plus you can join other people's sessions as well, like what is doing here. Just mute your mic as he's doing, and You can also learn as like other heroes as well. You know, like other roles if you want. Like there's other free content in the server as well. So yeah, it's chill, man. Chill. Of course, man. But yeah, I dog. I'll catch you later, man. All right. See you, my dog. Yo,
But
what's good?
much I am chasing down a plane.
That's nice.
Oh
Um,
my god, I eviscerated that thing.
yeah, yeah. Don't check. I mean, and Fortnite after gonna join us, but don't bother checking that group chat on Discord, cause
Yeah, I saw. I was confused a little bit at first.
yeah. Point just in short, Jumbo doesn't know how to have a regular conversation with someone and just results to like saying like, okay, you don't see what I'm saying, so you're a dumbass. GG's. That's literally how it is from.
He has a hard time taking like opinionating things.
No, really.